Morning everybody, welcome to Monday morning, and we're starting week 4 of the Norwegian Singles already. Time's flying, but this has been more of, instead of documenting progressive progress, it's more of documenting what I've had to do to change and adapt all my plans just so I can get these sessions in, because we've had the shocking weather and everything. But hopefully that's all behind us now, and we can start getting some repeatability, as in the same sessions on the same ground, and then we can start comparing. But I'm not complaining about having to run on a treadmill, because I think they're brilliant tools, and if I'm honest, they actually make doing the Norwegian Singles training easier, because you can just dial into a pace and put your music on or your podcast, and the time flies by and you're exactly on the right intensity. But we've got a bit of another week where we have to shuffle things around, but this is for a good reason. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they should all be similar. So today I've got my 60 minutes easy, tomorrow sub-threshold session, and then Wednesday another easy. Thursday I'm actually going to have a day off. I'm not going to do anything, and the reason for that is because that's part of the instructions, because Friday I'm going through to have a lactate assessment done to see where my current levels are. At the moment, when I had my last assessment done back in June, the levels that I was given then to run at my turn points, my LT1 and LT2, I did find a bit difficult to do. And now when I run at the same intensities, the same heart rates, I am finding that easier. Just checking my watch then, it's beeping saying I've got too low a heart rate and running too easy. So if I'm going to be training to an intensity that's using heart rate as a metric, I don't believe in guesswork. I don't believe in trusting technology that works on an algorithm to give you a rough idea. I don't believe in sticking to other formulas where you can do some kind of run and then work out from that run a rough idea. I don't like rough ideas. I don't like guesswork. I like it to be right. It's either right or wrong when you run into these intensities. I don't believe in an in-between grey area. So on Friday I'm going to get my lactate assessment done. That'll tell me exactly where my second turn point is, my LT2, and from that, hang on, let's have a look at this, finished. And from that I'll be able to dial into exactly the right intensities and get the best out of this training. As I was saying before, it wouldn't surprise me if my fitness has increased so that my LT2, my second turn point, is in a better position than what it was 6 months ago. Well, nearly 7 months now. But we'll see. So Friday the assessment's done. Normally sometime within the following week you get the results, and I'm going to share it all with you. The company that I've been using is called Endurance Peak. I'm going to put a bunch of their contact details down in the description. The chap there, Stuart Fisher, he's a proper sports scientist. He's really knows his stuff, and he's also a very, very good athlete himself. So not only will he give me my assessment, he'll, like he has done before, he'll highlight on areas that I need to work on, which I have done, which has given me huge improvements on my fitness. And we'll film it all. I'll take you along. You get to see exactly what's involved. And if you do have availability to get this done, if you are close to endurance peak, recommend them 100%. If you live far away, then have a look round for somebody who offers a similar service, because it really, really is value for money. It's brilliant. It'll just give you the exact information you need to be able to get you to dial your training right into the right intensities. The last thing we want to do is be going out and training on something that we think's right, and later down the line find out that we've either been under training or overtraining. Especially the whole point of my channel is to get as good as I can while I can. I'm 54 now, I'm 55 in June, and at some point, no matter what I train, won't make a difference. My fitness will start going downhill instead of increasing. So I'm on a clock. I suppose we're all on a clock, but my clock's much shorter than most. So I'm gonna try and get the most improvements while I can by being as efficient as I can, knowing that before long all these PBs I'm getting, all these improvements, they're just going to level off, and then I'm going to start getting slower. So that's what's happening Friday. Today's run went perfectly well. I took it really, really easy. Yesterday's 90 minutes, that was easy, but the Monday morning runs, it's the start of the week. I've been finding over these past couple of weeks of doing the Norwegian singles, it's a nice start to really, really wind it back to super, super easy intensities, and start the week nice and fresh. But it's raining now, this camera isn't waterproof, so I'm going to sign off. I'm going to quickly show you shoes. Today I've gone for my Adidas SL2s, because they're a winter shoe. They're black. I don't care if I'm going to put my hand here to protect the camera. I don't care if they get dirty or anything like that. But there we go. Time to get the camera away. Time to get back home and get myself ready for work. So I'll see you tomorrow at the threshold session. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning now, and that means it's session day. We've got a nice little sub-threshold session today. It's going to be 6 by 6 minutes sub-threshold, and they're off 90 seconds recovery. So it's just starting to get light now. I'll put my head camera on and record what I can in this poor light. Let's go for a run. Well, the weather's much nicer today. We've got no wind. It's not that cold, to be honest. I could probably get away with a t-shirt, but I've got long sleeves on. Watch has got signal. Let's have some fun. Hi, mate. Hiya, both.
Oh,
yeah. All right there. First effort done, and that felt good. I actually felt I was moving quite quick then for the heart rate. Ooh, if I progress into this, this is going to be good. Well, I'm getting this intensity exactly on when I measured back in June. My threshold was 153 beats a minute, and I'm able by feel hardly looking at my watch at all, just to keep it under. But I must admit it feels a bit easy, and I am getting tested on Friday again, having another lactate test. So maybe that 153 might lift a little. We'll wait and see. Halfway done. Oh, what a nice run this is. Really enjoying it. Oh, 4 done. And this is not difficult at all. Only 1 more to do, and I'm not even out of breath doing this heart rate. And that's the last one done. Oh, well, what to say about that? Comfortably uncomfortable, or maybe a bit too comfortable without being enough uncomfortable. Well, that's another sub-threshold session in the bag. 6 by 6 minutes, all off 90 seconds. Walk recoveries. And if I'm honest, it didn't feel that hard. So either I'm running at the right intensity and it's not supposed to feel that hard, either I'm getting used to it, so running at that intensity is feeling easier, or maybe I just need to run harder because my lactate assessment I had back in June could be out of date and it could need updating. And that's why on Friday I'm going to have another assessment and we'll see where we are. We'll have fresh numbers, we'll know exactly the heart rate to run to, so all of these sub-threshold sessions will be spot on. But shoes, here's what you're all waiting for now. So today I've gone for the Takumi Sen 8, and I've wore these because today's session was a nice lively one and I wanted something responsive and lightweight and snappy to wear, and it's an excuse to wear them as well because I really just enjoy wearing these shoes. But that's today finished and done. Tomorrow's easy 60, the aerobic stimulus and the recovery, so I'll bring you along for that then. So until then, I'll see you. Good morning everybody, and welcome to Wednesday morning. I believe it's the 14th of January and it's just out for a nice easy 60 minutes today, and the weather today is absolutely perfect for running. There's not a breath of wind, it's nice and cool, and it's just so nice. I had to wait a while to put the camera on because it's still so dark on a morning, but yeah, it's one of them days when it's just a joy. I've come down to the rugby grounds again just because the ground around the pitch, it's not slippy here, it's a kind of stony thing, so even on really hard frosty nights it's never going to be slippy. I just got to say a quick thank you to all the subscribers. Again, there's so many of you. Every time I look, there's more joining, more following this little channel's journey, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. It really does give me a lift to see this channel growing, and thinking that people are actually interested in following this journey, whether you're new to running or whether you're a seasoned veteran. or just interested in the Norwegian singles. Whichever it is, let me know in the comments. Introduce yourself, let's say hello. Let's have a quick look at the watch and see where we're at. 111, 110 beats a minute, and a really low average, under 110, look, it's 108 beats. 20 minutes left to do. One thing I've not mentioned yet, I'm currently doing my first review. I'll tell you all about it on Sunday, but there's a headphone manufacturer who's reached out to me and asked if I'll review some of their headphones for them. Obviously it's the usual deal where they just send the headphones out, they've got no control on what you say. So this week I've been using them. It's been raining, I've been using them on my hard interval sessions, easy sessions. I use them on the long run. So I'll give you all my thoughts about them on Sunday, all the details, and we'll speak about it then in detail. I've actually got them on now. You know what, I really enjoy these morning runs. Look at that sunrise behind me, absolutely stunning. This is so much more enjoyable than coming home late evening after work, feeling tired, feeling hungry, and having to drag yourself out to do a run. It's the morning, I'm not tired from work, I've got all my energy from the run. Because I've got all my energy, I can train better. What's not to like? And no matter what happens at work, whatever job I get caught up on, it doesn't matter if I'm late, because I don't have to rush home to go for a run. I've got it done in the morning, and it is right what everybody says. It does set you up for the day. I do feel energized. That's a good way of describing it. It really sets me up for the day. What we got left on this now? 8 minutes. It's time to start heading back. Well, that's a 60 minutes easy done, and I really enjoyed that one. I do enjoy these easy runs, especially when we get the good weather. No wind, no rain, absolute bliss. And look, I've even beat the sunrise today. So, shoes, before we go any further. Today it were a bit cold out, I wanted something nice and warm. Easy run, so I wanted something nice and comfortable, big thick midsole. I've gone for the Nike Invincibles. And I gotta be honest, I wish we could still buy these. They're a brilliant shoe. They really are really good at what they do. They're not designed for tanking along really fast, but for a nice cruisy easy run like today, they're absolutely perfect. But that's enough for now. Next time we speak, it'll be Friday, and we'll be doing the lactate assessment. So until next time, I'll see thee.